You're watching 13 on your side.
Thousands of kids age out of the foster care system every single year.
And those young adults often struggle making that transition at 18 years old.
You know, one artist wanted to highlight this issue in a very informative and creative way. And 13 on your side's Elena Holland shows us how it works.
When the lights are off,
70% wants to attend college and only 3% graduates.
Statistics show the reality of 18-year-olds aging out of the foster care system.
And my goal is to connect statistics with faces.
But when the lights come on,
So I'm going to turn on and you'll be able to see the image.
a portrait, 7 faces of former or current foster care children, each made up of 3,000 paper squares.
I have to fold them to create the perfect angle, to have a different amount of shading. To reflect what you see later on are their portraits.
João Gonçalves spent more than 1,500 hours on the mix of pointillism and shadow art,
So there was like a lot of work, over 63,000 pins.
which he worked on with children at a foster care home where he lives in Tennessee. The portraits are timed to turn on and off every 18 seconds, representing the age they become too old for the system.
So that reveals kind of what happened in the system. When they turn 18, for the most part, they're going to turn to one of those unfortunate statistics.
More than 21,000 children will age out of the foster care system in America every year, and that's something happening to children right here in West Michigan as well.
They are literally just kids.
Stacy Goodson works at D.A. Blodgett St. John's and is a foster mom herself. They deal with children aging out of the system all the time.
It's just the lack of life skills, not having the budgeting skills, housing, maintaining housing, obtaining employment. A lot of times they don't have high school completed yet.
Often, not being prepared leads to incarceration, a housing crisis, or children of their own. But she says in Michigan, new laws in the past few years allow someone to re-enter the foster care system until they are 21 years old.
I have a kiddo in my house right now who is about to turn 18 in a couple of weeks. When he makes those mistakes that all 18-year-olds do, just kind of give him a place to land and give those opportunities.
The image that I'm creating.
For Gonçalves, he hopes his art encourages more people to find a way to help these kids.
It's kind of shocking, but I think once you stop numbing yourself to things like that, you kind of start like thinking what can be done and how can you talk to people and be involved somehow to make a change.
In Grand Rapids, Elena Holland, 13 on your side.